As rescuers race to find a handful of billionaires and very wealthy people and an explorer who vanished after launching a mission to take a look at the Titanic, another disaster at sea that's feared to have left hundreds of people dead was swept under the spotlight. Last week's sinking of a fishing boat crowded with migrants trying to get from Libya to Italy sparked arrests, violent protests, and questions about authorities' failure to act or find a long-term solution to the migrant issue. But many human rights advocates are extraordinarily frustrated that the world seems to have already moved on from this terrible tragedy, and that the resources and the media spotlight was dedicated to the Titan rescue efforts, which far outweigh those for the sunken migrant ship. Judith Sunderland, Associate Director for Human Rights Watch Europe and Central Asia Division, said in a telephone interview, "It is horrifying and disgusting contrast, reflecting on the apparent disparities in resources and media attention on the two crises." She said the willingness to allow certain people to die while every effort is made to save others, it's a, really dark reflection on humanity. And when you think about it, she is 100% right. And Sutherland wasn't alone in raising concerns over disparities in attention and resources dedicated to the search for the crew of explorers aboard the missing submersible named the Titan, compared with the deadly shipwreck that happened around the same time last week of a vessel carrying hundreds of migrants and asylum seekers. The front pages the past few days have been dominated by the search for the missing sub, said Jose Norton, co-founder and CEO of Choose Love, a United Kingdom-based non-governmental organization supporting refugees around the world. She said thousands more articles appeared to have been published about the submersible than about the migrant boat, yet it's 100 times as many people who are feared to have lost their lives, and these people, they were forced to flee their homes, were just looking for safety. A fishing boat carrying migrants trying to reach Europe capsized and sank off of Greece on Wednesday, authorities said. At least 79 people are dead, hundreds more missing. It's one of the worst disasters of its kind, not only this year, but in any year. The search for the Titan was a race against time as the oxygen supply dwindled on the vessel, which has been missing since it lost contact with its mothership, the Polar Prince, an hour and 45 minutes after launching its dive early on Sunday, June 18th. The U.S. Coast Guard had said that 96 hours worth of oxygen is available, and with the support of agencies and other nations, the Coast Guard raced to find the vessel and its passengers, who were identified as Stockton Rush, the CEO of Ocean Gate Expeditions, the company behind the mission, British billionaire Hamish Harding, owner of Action Aviation, French dive expert Paul Henry Nargolo, and prominent Pakistani businessman Shahzad Dawood and his son Suleiman. On Thursday, debris from the Titan was found, and it was presumed that all of them had passed. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.